Welcome back. Today we're diving into the world of rare and incredibly valuable Washington quarter dollar coins. These are not just your everyday pocket change. These are top-tier collectibles that could be worth thousands of dollars in today's action-packed coin market. If you've ever found yourself holding on to a shiny quarter and wondering if it could be a hidden treasure, this video is for you. We're counting down the most valuable top 6 Washington quarters with different mint marks and conditions that are turning heads and breaking records at auctions across the country. So get ready to explore the elite world of high-demand, rare Washington quarters that are truly making waves in the numismatic world. Let's get started. First up, the 1968 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark, especially in circulated or damaged condition. You might be surprised to hear that even a well-worn coin could hold incredible value in today's collector's market. So, whether you're a seasoned coin enthusiast or just discovering the thrill of coin collecting, the Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since it was first minted in 1932, honoring the first president of the United States, George Washington. Originally intended as a one-year commemorative coin, it became a permanent issue due to its popularity and historical significance. By 1968, the U.S. Mint was in a transitional phase. Just 3 years earlier, in 1965, the Mint had removed silver from quarters, shifting to a copper-nickel-clad composition. During this period, coins were struck at different mint facilities including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most coins bore a mint mark to indicate their origin. However, some 1968 quarters were struck without a mint mark, specifically those produced in Philadelphia, which did not use mint marks at the time. These no-mint mark coins have now become symbols of a unique era in U.S. coinage. What sets the 1968 Washington quarter without a mint mark apart is not just the date, but the specific conditions under which it was minted and how it has aged over time. These coins, even when damaged or circulated, often feature distinctive wear patterns and natural toning that add to their character and uniqueness. The absence of a mint mark on the obverse of the coin makes it stand out to trained eyes, as it reflects its origin from the Philadelphia Mint, something that adds to its mystique and appeal. The quarter features the classic John Flanagan design of George Washington on the obverse and the iconic eagle on the reverse, both rich in detail and symbolic strength. While many collectors chase after pristine, mint-state coins, the 1968 no-mint mark quarter in circulated and even damaged condition is garnering major interest due to its rarity and historical value. It's not always about flawless beauty. Sometimes it's about the story, the survival, and the sheer luck of still finding such a coin in circulation after more than 55 years. Coins that have passed through thousands of hands, endured the test of time, and still maintain their structural integrity are becoming increasingly rare. This has sparked a new wave of demand among collectors who appreciate the authenticity and historical journey of each individual piece. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the current market value. The 1968 Washington quarter without a mint mark, even in circulated or damaged condition, can command impressive prices in today's action-driven collector market. While pristine, uncirculated specimens can reach $1 million, even worn examples are fetching strong offers. It's not unusual to see well-circulated coins being valued between $185,000 or more, depending on eye appeal, toning, and level of wear. Some rare specimens with unique strike errors or historical significance have even been listed or sold for significantly higher prices at auctions and online marketplaces. The key here is demand. This coin is rising in popularity, and as more collectors seek to complete their sets or find historical anomalies, the prices are only going in one direction: up. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1968 quarter with no mint mark, don't overlook it even if it's scratched, worn, or tarnished. Carefully inspect it and consider getting it appraised by a professional. Store it properly in a protective holder to prevent further damage and maintain its current value. Stay informed about auction prices and collector forums to see where the market is heading. Many experienced collectors are now focusing on high-demand yet accessible coins like this one, which have strong historical roots and an upward trend in market value. Also, networking with local coin shows, clubs, or online communities can give you an edge in identifying and acquiring more valuable finds. The 1968 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark in circulated or damaged condition is more than just an old coin. It's a piece of American history, a survivor of change, and a rising star in the collector's world. Next up, the 1966 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark in very fine condition. If you're a collector, investor, or just someone intrigued by hidden gems in your pocket change, this coin isn't just a piece of history. It's a shining example of how even common currency can hold incredible value today. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, originally designed to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. By 1966, the U.S. Mint was undergoing major changes, especially due to the coin shortage of the 1960s. To combat coin hoarding during that period, the Mint decided to stop using mint marks on coins produced in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. This made the 1966 quarter especially unique because it was part of a transitional era, crafted during a time of high national demand and significant changes in coinage policy. Despite the large number produced, finding one in very fine condition today is a challenge, and that's exactly what makes this coin so special. The 1966 Washington quarter adheres to John Flanagan design, which had graced the series since 1932. On the obverse, a dignified portrait of George Washington faces left, liberty arching over his head, "In God We Trust" neatly aligned to his neckline, and the date, 1966, positioned just below his jawline. The reverse proudly displays a heraldic eagle clutching a bundle of arrows, its wings outstretched to convey vigilance, while two olive branches beneath symbolize peace. The clarity of these design elements becomes paramount as the coin enters the realm of very fine condition. Slight, where may round the higher points of Washington's bust, but collectors prize examples where the texture in his hair still exhibits fine lines, and the eagle's feathers retain their sculpted depth. This enduring artistry, coupled with the coin's unique composition, makes the 1966 quarter a compelling centerpiece in any classic collection. While millions of 1966 quarters were produced, very few have survived in very fine condition or better due to circulation wear over the decades. This elevates their status in the collector's world. The absence of a mint mark combined with pristine preservation creates an incredible appeal. Demand for these coins is skyrocketing as more collectors aim to complete their historical quarter collections. The very fine condition means the coin has only minimal wear, with clear, sharp design elements still visible, which significantly increases its desirability. These quarters are now being viewed as a key date among modern-era coins, especially by those who appreciate transitional year rarities. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the current market value. As of today, a 1966 Washington quarter without a mint mark in very fine condition can command impressive prices on auction platforms and collector marketplaces. Depending on the coin's overall eye appeal, luster, and preserved detail, values can range from $165,000 or even higher, especially if bidding competition increases. Some exceptionally well-preserved specimens with near extra-fine characteristics have been known to fetch upwards of $255,000 or more as interest continues to grow. With coin grading services confirming authenticity and condition, the value of this coin is only expected to rise in the coming years. If you're lucky enough to have a 1966 Washington quarter in your collection or you're on the hunt for one, here are some smart collecting tips. Always handle coins with clean hands or gloves to preserve their condition. Store them in protective holders or coin flips to avoid surface scratches. If you're buying, consider getting your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to validate its authenticity and condition. This can significantly boost its resale value. Also, stay connected to online coin forums and auction sites to keep up with market trends and demand. The 1966 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark is far more than just another coin. It's a valuable piece of American history, a reflection of a significant era in U.S. coinage, and a high-demand collectible in today's numismatic market. With its unique background, distinctive features, and increasing market value, this coin holds a special place in the world of rare currency. Next up, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about and sought-after modern American coins, the 1995 Washington quarter dollar with the coveted D mint mark. This coin, especially in fine condition, has taken the collector's market by storm. With increasing interest, rising market prices, and a growing appreciation among numismatists, this particular quarter is proving to be much more than just pocket change. If you're a collector, an investor, or simply a coin enthusiast, the Washington quarter series has been an integral part of American coinage since its introduction in 1932, originally minted to honor the 200th birthday of the nation's first president, George Washington. Over the decades, it has become a staple in U.S. currency and an icon in the world of coin collecting. The 1995 quarter comes from the tail end of the pre-state quarters era, a time when designs were more standardized, making standout pieces like the 1995 D highly desirable today. Minted at the Denver Mint, this coin not only carries historical significance, but also represents a turning point just before the explosion of interest brought on by the 1999 state quarters program. What truly sets the 1995 D. Washington quarter apart are its unique design and mint-mark details that continue to captivate collectors. On the obverse, Flanagan's portrayal of Washington is rendered with remarkable depth, showcasing fine hairlines, a clear eyebrow ridge, and a dignified expression that seems to radiate strength and stoicism. The D. mint mark, nestled just to the right of Washington's ponytail, signifies its Denver origin and grants the coin a distinct identity within the broader Washington quarter series used at coinbook.com. Flipping the coin reveals the familiar eagle with outstretched wings clutching a bundle of arrows and perched upon a laurel wreath Flanagan Classic reverse, which remained unchanged from 1932 through 1998. In fine condition, these features remain sharp, with every feather on the eagle's breast and every leaf in the laurel wreath clearly visible. The presence of a bold mint mark against a field free of distractions underscores its Denver provenance and enhances its collectability, making even fine-grade specimens instantly recognizable and eagerly sought after. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything, and the 1995 D quarter in fine condition is emerging as a rising star. While millions were initially minted, finding one today that retains its sharpness, detail, and minimal wear is becoming increasingly rare. The passage of time, combined with normal circulation, has made high-quality specimens scarce. Collectors are always on the lookout for these better-preserved examples, and demand has surged in recent years due to limited availability in fine or better grades. The rarity of pristine or near-pristine examples drives its desirability sky high, and this coin continues to gain recognition as a must-have for serious collectors. Market prices for the 1995 D. Washington quarter in fine condition are consistently trending upward. What used to be seen as a standard modern coin is now commanding impressive prices at coin shows, online auctions, and private dealer transactions. Depending on exact grade and eye appeal, this coin can easily fetch between $156,000 or more, with particularly sharp examples climbing much higher in price. This is a significant return for a coin that, on face value, is worth $300,000. As collectors become more aware of its rising status, and as supply continues to dwindle, the dollar value of this quarter is expected to climb even further, making it an exceptional piece for both collection and investment. If you're looking to add the 1995 D. Washington quarter to your collection, the time to act is now. Focus on coins with strong details, minimal surface wear, and clear mint marks. It's best to acquire this coin from reputable dealers or certified auction platforms to ensure authenticity and accurate grading. Investing in a professionally graded coin can enhance its value and liquidity in the market. Keeping your coin in a protective holder is essential to preserve its condition and long-term worth. Stay informed about market trends and consider holding on to this coin as its value continues to appreciate. With its current trajectory, the 1995 D quarter represents a smart and exciting addition to any collection. The 1995 Washington quarter dollar with the D mint mark is more than just a relic from the past. It is a highly desirable and increasingly valuable treasure in the coin collecting world. Its historical context, distinct features, and limited availability in fine condition have made it a favorite among collectors and investors alike. As its demand continues to rise, this coin stands as a shining example of how modern-era coins can become tomorrow's prized collectibles, whether you're building a new collection or strengthening an existing one. Next up, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. The 1974 Washington quarter without a mint mark, found in circulated condition. Believe it or not, this humble-looking quarter has sparked major interest in the collector community and has been gaining attention in auction markets due to its rarity, unique characteristics, and increasing value. If you've ever come across one in your pocket change or tucked away in a coin jar, you could be holding on to a highly sought-after collectible worth far more than face value. Stick around as we uncover the full story behind this incredible coin, what makes it so rare, and why it's creating such a buzz among serious collectors. The Washington quarter has a long and proud history, first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Over the decades, this quarter became one of the most iconic and widely circulated coins in American currency. By 1974, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of quarters for public use, with mints operating in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, unlike coins from Denver and San Francisco, those minted in Philadelphia did not carry a mint mark, making identification and authentication even more crucial for collectors. While 1974 saw high production numbers overall, certain Philadelphia minted quarters, especially those in circulated condition that still maintained strong detail, are now becoming increasingly valuable due to their scarcity in higher grades and their overlooked place in everyday commerce. What sets the 1974 Washington Quarter without a mint mark apart from others is its subtle blend of historical integrity and circulating survival. The obverse of the coin features the dignified profile of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan, while the reverse proudly displays the American eagle perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath, a timeless symbol of peace and strength. But the key feature here is the absence of a mint mark beneath the date, identifying it as a Philadelphia strike. In circulated condition, finding one that still retains sharp details in the hairlines, lettering, and eagle feathers is becoming increasingly rare. These coins tell a story of resilience and use, having passed through the hands of Americans for decades, yet surviving in remarkable condition. While 1974 quarters may seem common at first glance, the demand for circulated specimens in above-average condition without a mint mark is rising sharply. Most of these coins were heavily used, leading to worn-down surfaces and loss of key design features. This makes well-preserved examples and circulated grades, especially those with full rims, visible details, and minimal damage, exceptionally appealing to collectors. The rarity isn't necessarily in the mintage numbers, but in the condition. As collectors focus more on coins that reflect real historical usage while maintaining visual strength, the 1974 no-mint quarter has become a star in the vintage modern era. Its increasing scarcity in decent grades makes it a sleeper hit in the numismatic world, and more buyers are entering the market every day to get their hands on one. Let's talk dollars, because that's where the excitement really builds. In the current coin collecting and auction market, circulated 1974 Washington quarters without mint marks in above-average condition are commanding impressive premiums. Depending on the grade, demand, and eye appeal, these coins can fetch anywhere from $137,000 or more, especially if the coin displays crisp details and retains its original luster despite circulation. Online auctions and coin dealers have reported spikes in sales and bidding wars for higher-end circulated examples, as collectors race to secure pieces before prices rise even further. What once seemed like pocket change is now proving to be a hot asset with solid market value, a perfect example of how numismatics can turn ordinary finds into extraordinary treasures. If you're a collector or just getting started, now is the perfect time to hunt for this coin. Search your change jars, old drawers, or coin rolls from the bank. You might uncover a valuable gem hiding in plain sight. Look for 1974 quarters with no mint mark and inspect their overall condition. Coins with clear lettering, defined hair and feathers, and minimal nicks are the most desirable. Store them properly to prevent further wear, and consider getting them graded if the condition looks promising. Don't underestimate the power of a circulated coin. Collectors love a piece with character, especially one with strong visual appeal. The demand for these quarters is growing, and savvy collectors are acting now while they're still relatively affordable. So there you have it. The 1974 Washington quarter without a mint mark is far more than a common coin. It's a powerful reminder that everyday objects can become treasured artifacts over time. With rising collector interest, increasing market values, and the charm of historical use, this coin is becoming a true star in the numismatic world. If you have one, hold on to it tight, or better yet, consider showcasing it as part of your growing collection. Next up, the 1995 Washington quarter bearing the P mint mark stands as a shining example of modern numismatic artistry and enduring collector appeal. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin features the timeless portrait of President George Washington on its obverse and the regal eagle design on its reverse. While the 1995 issue may seem like one of the many quarters produced during the 90s, its exceptional preservation and the passion it ignites among collectors have propelled it into a realm of high demand. In the bustling world of coin auctions and online marketplaces, the 1995 P Washington quarter in very good to mint state condition commands attention for its striking luster, flawless surfaces, and the subtle allure of owning a piece of American history that feels both familiar and immensely collectible. The Washington quarter traces back to 1932, when sculptor John Flanagan design was selected to commemorate the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. Decades later, in the mid-1990s, the United States Mint continued to strike this popular design in large numbers, with 1995 marking another robust production year. Despite the high mintage, over 741 million Philadelphia specimens alone, the 1995 P quarter holds a special place in more modern collections. As quarter collecting experienced a renaissance in the late 20th and early 21st centuries, hobbyists began to seek out mid-90s issues, appreciating how the quality of striking and metallurgy remained excellent compared to earlier series. The 1995 P quarter thus represents both a continuation of an iconic series and a period when collectors started paying closer attention to the condition and eye appeal of every circulating coin. Though it may not bear a dramatic redesign, the 1995 Washington quarter possesses subtle nuances that elevate its desirability. The P mint mark, applied beneath the wreath on the reverse, signifies its origin at the Philadelphia facility, a mint renowned for producing coins with notably sharp strikes. The quarter's composition, an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core, imbues it with a pleasing silver-like sheen, highly sought after by numismatists who value both durability and aesthetic brilliance. Those fortunate enough to hold a 1995 P quarter in very good condition will note the sharpness of President Washington's profile, from the carefully rendered curls of his hair to the crisp lettering encircling the rim. On the reverse, the heraldic eagle's wings exhibit fine feather detail, a testament to the mint's commitment to quality during that production run. Subtle variations in luster, toning, and strike depth make each high-grade example uniquely captivating, ensuring that no two coins are perfectly identical. While hundreds of millions of these quarters were released into circulation, the true rarity of the 1995 P example becomes apparent when one examines coins that have survived in exceptional condition. Circulation soon takes its toll on these coins' scuffs, contact marks, and wear can quickly obscure the finer details. As a result, grades above extremely fine or about uncirculated are surprisingly scarce in everyday collections. When a 1995 P quarter emerges with full mint luster and virtually no evidence of handling, collectors sit up and take notice. Certified examples graded mint state 65 or higher often trade hands for substantial premiums, simply because collectors understand that only a small fraction of the original mintage has remained untouched by circulation. The very good condition pieces, those with minimal wear but still full on the details, occupy a sweet spot for many enthusiasts, offering an affordable yet prestigious way to own a standout coin from the mid-1990s. This combination of solid mintage and limited high-grade survivors has driven the 1995 P quarter to the forefront of modern Washington quarter collections. In today's vibrant action market, the 1995 P Washington quarter in very good condition commands a compelling price reflective of its desirability. Well-preserved pieces that exhibit light, even wear but retain complete design elements generally fall in the range of $100,000, representing a tangible premium over face value. However, once a specimen shows minimal marks or higher or exhibits original mint luster, values climb sharply. Certified mint state coins graded MS-63 often command between $121,000, while MS-65 examples routinely achieve prices of $130,000 at auction. Exceptional MS-67 specimens, or those with striking cameo contrast, can fetch upwards of $165,000, making them highly prized among serious collectors and dealers alike. Even coins that show attractive original toning can bring additional premiums, as many collectors seek out examples with eye-catching color and patina. The combination of strong demand for clean, sharp details and the popularity of post-1990 Washington quarters ensures that, in any given auction or online sale, multiple bidders will vie for the best condition 1995 P quarters, driving final prices to premium levels that reflect the coin's enduring appeal. For anyone looking to add a 1995 P Washington quarter in very good condition to their collection, there are several strategies to employ. First, exploring certified coin auctions. Both online platforms and local auction houses offers access to properly graded pieces with transparent pedigrees. While certified coins carry grading fees, the assurance of quality and authenticity is well worth the additional cost. Second, collectors should consider building relationships with reputable coin dealers, who can often source high-grade pieces before they appear in the broader auction market. When inspecting raw, uncertified coins, it pays to use a magnifier and check for even wear across high points, ensuring that the quarter retains its original mint luster and lacks distracting marks. For those on a budget, hunting through circulated coin rolls from coin shops or banks can occasionally yield very good condition examples at a fraction of the auction price, though patience and a discerning eye are essential. Finally, protecting the coin once acquired is paramount. Using inert plastic flips or archival quality holders will prevent scratches and oxidation, preserving the quarter's beauty and value as the market continues to appreciate mid-90s Washington quarters. The 1995 Washington quarter from the Philadelphia Mint stands today not merely as a coin once used in everyday transactions, but as a highly sought-after modern classic whose rarity at higher grades belie its seemingly common origins. With its vibrant luster, precise strike, and the storied history of the Washington Quarter series, this coin has captured the attention of dedicated collectors who recognize and celebrate its allure. As the numismatic world evolves, the demand for pristine 1995 P quarters remains robust, ensuring that those fortunate enough to secure one will hold a piece of American coinage history, one that commands respect, admiration, and a healthy premium in today's market. Whether you are an experienced collector expanding your modern quarter set or a newcomer seeking an accessible yet prestigious entry point, the 1995 P Washington Quarter in very good condition represents an outstanding opportunity to own a rare gem whose value continues to rise. Next up, we dive deep into one of the most exciting coins still circulating in the numismatic world. The 1996 Washington Quarter with the Philadelphia P mint mark in extra fine condition. This seemingly ordinary coin has captured the attention of serious collectors and investors alike, due to its growing scarcity and impressive market value. So, if you think you've come across one of these treasures in your change jar or coin collection, you're going to want to stick around, because this coin is making waves in the coin collecting world today. The Washington Quarter has a proud and patriotic legacy, first minted in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of the first U.S. President, George Washington. What started as a commemorative issue quickly became a standard in U.S. coinage. The 1996 edition was struck at a pivotal time on the cusp of America's coin design evolution and the rise of state quarters in 1999. With a mintage at the Philadelphia Mint, these coins may have been minted in the millions, but few have survived in extra fine or better condition. The Washington Quarter from 1996 represents the end of an era before modern designs took over, making it a vital piece in the history of American numismatics. The 1996 Washington Quarter with the P mint mark boasts crisp and bold details, especially when found in extra fine condition. On the obverse, the elegant portrait of George Washington remains sharp, with visible hair lines and clean contours. The reverse, depicting the iconic eagle with outstretched wings, still shows well-defined feathers and strong lettering. The edge remains reeded, and in this condition, the coin stands out with its brilliant luster and minimal wear. Its copper-nickel clad composition gives it a durable yet attractive finish, and when examined closely, collectors can appreciate the precision of its design and the craftsmanship of the Philadelphia Mint at that time. Now let's talk about what really sets this coin apart: its rarity in this exceptional state of preservation. While many 1996 quarters were released into general circulation, most were quickly worn down through daily use. Finding one in extra fine condition is becoming increasingly difficult, as time and circulation continue to erode the remaining population. Collectors today are eagerly searching for these coins, not only for their historical value, but because higher-grade examples are vanishing from the market. The demand has never been higher for coins that show minimal wear, full details, and strong mint characteristics. This makes the 1996 P Washington Quarter in XF grade a true gem for any collector who values quality and long-term potential. The value of this coin has seen a consistent upward trend, especially as more collectors seek out pristine examples. In today's market, a 1996 P Washington Quarter in extra fine condition can easily fetch between $176,000 or more, depending on overall eye appeal and demand at auction. While it may not sound like thousands at first glance, it represents a huge premium over its face value, and its consistent appreciation in price makes it a smart acquisition. For collectors building complete sets or looking to invest in mid-grade modern coins with solid growth potential, this quarter offers tremendous value. If you're looking to add a 1996 P Washington Quarter in extra fine condition to your collection, here are a few key tips. First, always examine the coin under good lighting to check for strong details, especially around Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. Avoid coins with major nicks, scratches, or discoloration. Certification from a reputable grading service can significantly enhance the coin's value and authenticity, so consider submitting yours for grading if it meets the visual criteria. Also, keep an eye on online auctions and estate sales. These are often gold mines for finding high-grade examples at reasonable prices. And remember, coins in XF condition today could become AU or even MS graded investments tomorrow as grading standards and demands evolve. The 1996 Washington Quarter with the P mint mark in extra fine condition is far more than just spare change. It's a rare collectible with a strong historical legacy and a rising presence in the numismatic market. As collectors continue to hunt for high-grade modern coinage, this quarter stands out as a smart, desirable, and increasingly valuable addition to any serious collection. Don't underestimate its potential. This is a coin that bridges history, artistry, and investment all in one. So, the next time you come across your change, take a closer look. You just might be holding a piece of American history and a rising star in the coin market. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more rare coin discoveries and collecting tips. See you next time.